There's probably a word in the English language that doesn't exist that describes that feeling, the letdown, when you realize that you're talking to a bot, not a person. Maybe we'll come up with a word. We can be creative about it. I'm Bob Kupbens. I'm the CEO of StubHub International. I think the good news for us anyway is that we operate in a space of passion. People are passionate about sports, or they're passionate about artists and music. And so we have this unique opportunity to tap into that passion. E-commerce has to get more centered around the customer, getting inside their psyche, what they care about, what they love, what they don't love. You know, we know so much about consumers, and with the advantage that AI brings, we'll get to know even more. You know, at the end of the day, we're trying to match our consumers with events and, you know, just experiences that are going to change our lives. You know, we believe in the joy of live events, and the joy of live events means that a customer gets to go to a thing that's a once in a lifetime experience for them. And so, you know, how we do that and how we create that matching and how that's seamless and how we affect not only the purchases, but all of these sort of downstream interactions that we have between, you know, what could be maybe 9 to even 12 months ahead of an event, somebody's buying a ticket. Like for us, there's a ton of applications in the middle of all that where AI can play a really important role. And so it's not about creating new problems that AI can solve. It's about using AI to solve the existing problems that we have. And that's everything from understanding our customer to creating matching to showing them the best events that they might want to see, reminding them like, hey, you flew across the world last year to see Taylor Swift, for example. Like you could do that again for Oasis or Dua Lipa or somebody. If you understand the customer and you really understand the psychology of what they need at different moments of the life cycle of your interaction with them as a brand, then you can make smart choices about when you interact with them and what tools you use to interact with them. But if you make bad choices and what they need is to talk to somebody and they need reassurance and you give them a bot, guess what? That's not going to work. And it has an impact on the perception of the brand, by the way, because the brand is not created by, like, as much as I love marketers, it's not created just by marketing. It's created by every interaction that somebody has with that brand. And so if you mess one of those up, it's very challenging sometimes to get that love back. And I think that's something that we're all going to have to struggle with over time. When do you use automation and when do you use humans, and how does that affect the consumer's perception of your brand and ultimately their long-term interaction with you? We've been a little bit slow in e-commerce to embrace the new, and with AI, we have no choice. But the power of AI to infer not just at the beginning what customers are interested in, but ultimately how they want to be engaged with, how the brand can be expressed to them in sort of unique ways that are very tailored to the way that they want to receive that. Like for me, that's this opportunity to create a connection and a passion and a love for a brand that we sort of don't have the mechanical ability to do today, even with some of the powerful platforms that we have. I mean, there's like, as you know, a ton of SaaS tools that help us create that kind of engagement, but I think AI takes that to a really different level.